Okay, so we are back with yet another video. And oh my gosh, I'm like a hot mess right now. So this one is gonna be about science. This year with science, there wasn't, from what I've seen and what I'm required to do, there wasn't anything in particular. Like, we didn't have to learn the water cycle, the rock cycle, that kind of stuff. It's just like I'm able to do this, I'm able to do that. So I just picked things that I knew would be really cool for my kids. So I think we picked 4 things that we wanted to learn about. So those 4 things are mushrooms, space, the moon, or not space, planets, the moon, and I guess we did more than 4, herbs, and then bees. And those all kind of tie into the witchy world. So I was super hyped about it. So September, I believe, is National Mushroom Month, as I did a little bit of research. I didn't do too much. I just did a little bit because we're going to learn here together. I did look on TikTok and I found someone who did like a mushroom study unit, and they recommended some books and stuff from what they did. And their kids were a lot smaller, so it's more like little kid books. But I don't mind that, because let's start from the basics. And then if they want to learn more and expand on it, we can do that. We have Google, we have YouTube, we have whatever. I can order more books, however that goes. But so we're just starting at the basics right now. I found this book. I love this series, Welcome to the Museum. It's all about how do you say it? Fungarium. Welcome to Fungarium. So it just has like really, really beautiful pictures. It's huge, as you can see. And then it just explains everything. So this is something that I would just read to them while we're learning. We'll just read. Let's see. Some more pictures. Very beautiful. We just read through this book and learn as much as we can. And then this one's Mushroom Rain. Same thing, just read. This one's probably a little bit quicker, so it might be one that I would start out with that we can just get through. And the other one would take a little bit longer. And then the last book that we'd read. And so we're trying to do this through September. And I'm hoping to be done by October. So it just has, again, beautiful pictures with lots of information on it. Okay. And with that, I also created the girls this little book. I guess it's their science book. So again, it's witchy stuff. I hope you can see it. It says Witch Please, and then it has my daughter's name on it. And then it has like different sections. So for that section, okay, I got them this. I printed out this picture. Found it somewhere online. And it's just for them to color. And then this one here, really quickly, is just the life cycle. So we'll learn about the life cycle, and then they can write in the pieces not the life cycle, the anatomy. I'm like, I need help. Not the life cycle, the anatomy, but we are gonna also learn about the life cycle of a mushroom as well. And I thought I had a picture, but I don't know. And so this is another one with the anatomy of the mushroom. And I could have sworn I had a life cycle one. I don't know, but so that's something that I'll have to find, because I do want them to do the life cycle. And then for art with this, we will color these mushrooms and make them our own kind of thing. And one of my daughters is like super into mushrooms right now, so that's how we came up with that post. We're wanting to decorate her room, and she wants to redo it in mushrooms. And I think this is the order that I'm telling you about it, that we're gonna go in with it for school. Since September is National Mushroom Month, I wanted to start on that. And then as far as like the planets and the moon, in my mind, I'm like, it gets darker earlier in fall/winter-ish time. So I want to be able to like go out at night and look at the sky and different stuff like that with them as well. So that's why I wanted to do the planets during that time. And then of course, you know, after winter is like the spring. So then spring, bees, herbs, all that stuff. And we will be celebrating, of course, the spring equinox, I think it is, and the summer solstice. There we go. Spring equinox, summer solstice. And so those things will tie into that. The summer solstice is after school stops when we do our summer break, but they'll have the information about bees because our theme for this year will be bees. And so we'll learn about bees and how bees connect as well to, you know, like the earth and all that stuff, but I'm jumping ahead. Anyway, so for our planets, last year we learned about planets. We did a little bit, we read one of the museum books about planets, and we learned about astrology and different stuff like that. So we'll just continue that with this book. This is a really, really pretty book too. I'm like loving and digging all these beautiful, look at phases of the moon as soon as I open it up. It has that, so that'll be cool too. It has the information on there. And then it just talks about different things that I probably have no idea about, but we will be just working our way through this and learning and looking at the pictures and stuff like that. I'm also going to have them do a planet report, and that report will be based on their actual planet, which is tied to, of course, if you're in this world, your planet is based on your astrology sign and stuff like that. So that'll be pretty cool. And I know I'm Mars. One of my daughters is Jupiter, and the other one is, I want to say Mercury. I think it's Mercury. She doesn't like it because it's a boy planet. So I think it's Mercury, or it's a masculine planet. But my planet's masculine too, and I love it. But so then in their book, I have this here. Just a few pages. It shows the planets and their, I think you pronounce it hieroglyph, their glyph or something like that. And then I found this printable thing. It was free. It's on there. It talks about all the planets. So it gives you a paragraph, and it includes the sun too, but it talks about like the planets, and it gives you a paragraph, and then it asks you questions. So I just kind of wanted to do that so that I can make sure that they're paying attention and that they're learning and stuff like that. And it goes through each planet. It does not have Pluto because Pluto is not a planet anymore, but so it goes through all those, and then coupled with the book, that'll be kind of like our learning area for that. And then I also have this little activity book for them, which we typically, last year when we were doing it on Fridays. And it's just like a scratch and reveal. It's really fun. Here's one that they did. It shows you, it gives you the information. So we read it. It talks about the bear, and then you, you know, you scratch it off, and it reveals that constellation. And then the lion, I really like, I don't know, I like the lion a lot. I don't know why, it's so cute, but yeah. And then, so, oh man, she skipped one. I don't know why she skipped one, but so she skipped her Orion's belt. And then we did the dog. But anyway, so you see kind of how it goes, and we'll go back through this and finish this out for this year. It's not a whole bunch, but it's just something fun for them to do. Like while I'm reading, they can, you know, scratch this and work on this so that they're not just bored out of their mind. I also have these that I have to print out for them again because I don't know what they did with theirs, but this is an astrology cheat sheet, so it tells you information about that. And then like your cardinal fixed type stuff. So these are little things that I will be printing out again for them just so that they can have some information, and then it will be going in their little journals here so that they can keep all their stuff together. Next is our moon, our phases of the moon. So I did order a book, but I haven't received it yet for that. So it's just a quick little book about the moon phases. And so then we'll also, I found this on Teachers Pay Teacher, which talks about the moon and also the moon magic. So it just has this little stuff in their book, moon facts, and then moon ritual information, and then when to do what with that. And then this one also says moon phase magic, and I think I just found that on Google. And then this has the full calendar moon, like each month there's a special moon. So it goes January, the wolf moon, February, snow moon, March, worm moon, and stuff like that. And then, oh man, the Teachers Pay Teacher things also came with this. These little cards I had to print and cut them out. Lots of work. Oh my God, my hands hurt. So I printed these out for me and the girls because I'm trying to learn too. But it has all the like moon phases right here. Just the basic moon phase is that. And then this one has the moon phase plus information. It says like the first phase of the moon is called a new moon. During this phase, the moon is not visible from Earth. Okay, and then it says except during a solar eclipse. So then it has all the information on that. And then she also has new moon ritual. So we have that. And then goals that you can set during the moon. So I don't know if I can read. Oh. And then it also came with a printable moon journal. So it had stuff for the new moon and the full moon, which I don't think I can write. So here's the moon journal. It's just really simple. It says the new moon, and then it gives, on the printable that I got it from Teachers Pay Teachers, it does give like a few options to print out. The one that I liked was this, so this is what I did. It says new moon intention, so this makes me happy, or I feel gratitude for, this is what I want to manifest into my life. So it has where you can write it, or it has where you can draw it, and I just printed it. They could do either or. I'm gonna have them do it just a couple of moon cycles, so that's for the new moon. And then it also has the same thing for the full moon, and each one, again, there's different reasons to work with them, so it's just the same thing, just one is for the full, one is for the new, and it has a little picture thing again. So that was that. And then it also came with little matching cards, which again I just print it and laminate it. So it has like Wayne and Gibson, or I think that's how you say it, I don't know. It has all the little moon phases, right? So you have your little moon phase cards, what they look like visually, and then it has cards that you match it with, so you can start to memorize it. The first phase of the moon, during this phase, the moon is not visible from Earth except during the solar eclipse. So you would, again, match that, because it's these cards right here. We're going to study these, and then they'll start to learn it here too. You'd match that with the new moon or whatnot over here with the key cards. So, and that is that. Now for the herbs. Go back. I just got them this quick little book about herbs. We do have other herb books in the house. Like I have herb books that they can look up, but I wanted to make it kind of simple for them. This one, it's just really simple. Oh, it's like a KDP book from Amazon someone made, and just has little information on herbs. So of course we'll read that. And then I also made them herb printouts. So I saw this on Google or something, I don't know, and I loved it because I was like, this is exactly what I want. And so then I just remade it or whatnot on my system and printed it out, and I added these pictures, but it looks really similar to the one that I had found. So I just selected 10 herbs. So the this is what each page looks like. And it says, so they would have to find the herb name, the Latin name, folk names, the family that it comes from, where it's native, the colors, and then it also has the gender, the plant, the element, the zodiac, and then it says harvesting, so what location, what season, what moon phase, the properties of it, cautions of it, is it endangered or toxic, magical uses, medicinal uses, and then observations, I think it says. And I just did it for different ones, and so I did honey too, because that's a good one for magical uses, and then we're also learning about the bees, so that would be really cool. And then I thought they would get a kick out of doing what did I do? So these are the pages. I think I did 10 or 11 or something. Anyway, so I did chili, and if you know, you know. So I thought they would get a good kick out of that. So then after we learn about herbs, they are going to make themselves an oil, or a little spout oil. And so I found this on Pinterest, I want to say, and printed this out. And so they can, you know, add as little as much ingredients, but this one has it for 4 ingredients. And then it says my spell's called, and then it's a spell for. So that'll be really simple to help them just do a spell. So I would probably have them do like a oil, and then whatever, like maybe 3 more ingredients for their spell, and then put it like in a little bottle, which I have already. I have a little bottle that I had planned to give them for October. And so we'll see how that goes, and they can use that. And I thought that would be really fun for them to do. And we also have an herb crossword puzzle that it's in the back of the book, but I'm pretty sure we'll do it like in the beginning. Just something fun for them to do. And then the last thing, we are doing our bees. We are learning about different types of bees, the life cycle, and this one is, they're gonna cut it out and put it together. I just have everything in the book so that it's easy and accessible. And then again, some cutouts where it's like you label the bees, and write down some information, and we'll just put that on. Like, I have it right here. I'm like all on camera. But like, we have the little, you know, paper sheets they can pick. I just leave those on the table for little crafts and stuff that we do. And then this too just kind of shows the different parts of the bees. And I'll probably just have them cut that out a little bit and put it on a full sheet of paper and put it back in there. And then this is some bee information. And same thing here, questions and different stuff. And this is to like cut out and make like a little honeycomb for a bee. And then I'm hoping to do some arts and crafts kind of stuff with it. There's a local like bee farm type thing in our area that I want to take them to for a field trip. I want to probably have them do like a bee hands-on arts and craft. And then I seen this cool thing how to test like if honey is real. So I want to go get like some real good honey, and then some like probably just store-bought honey that they say is honey, and test it out and see how that is. And then with the herbs, I plan on doing like a DIY, make some pizza using, you know, herbs, maybe some of them that we learned about, maybe some of them that we'll add to. But just making a pizza and using some of the herbs and trying those out so that we can do, you know, some hands-on stuff too. But that is pretty much it for our science. That's what we'll be learning. But until the next video, bye.